Back in Lewiston, businesses that had been closed during the manhunt opened their doors again today. Reporter John Crowman checked in with a popular breakfast spot.
Good morning. How are you?
The quaint cafe known as Fran's.
So you want the window seat or that one there?
It's open for breakfast for the first time in 3 days.
And when he was found, and we just, we had to open, you know.
For manager Linda Tucker, it was a small step towards something resembling normal.
It's hard just to be home and not be able to do anything, not know who's okay, who's not okay, you know.
It was the best breakfast turnout we've had in a bit.
Mark Maylott felt it was important to get together with his old friends and decompress.
For a few days, a small town becomes the focus of a nation, and it's the worst possible reason for a town to be brought to light. No one's going to forget the name Lewiston, Maine.
Today's headline was news that broke the night before.
And we literally just you could almost see our bodies oh my gosh, it's over, it's done.
What's done for Lanaya Spearman's family, the hours of not knowing what's next.
It was like a thunderstorm without the thunder. We were waiting for something to happen, and we just kept waiting, and everyone was living in fear.
Appears to be a mental health nexus to this scenario.
Same for William Edwards, who we spotted in Fran's parking lot watching the latest news conference on his phone.
I've been watching my phone for the last 3 days, not able to get off it, wondering what's going on.
Across the city, signs of hope and a determination to pull together for the families hit the hardest.
It's nice to be a part, within the community again, and knowing that other people are around and just taking the time out of their day to spend time with their loved ones and their families.
We need to push through this event because this is not a normal thing. It's not going to happen every time, and we all just have to be cautious of our surroundings, but we still have to live our lives too.
I just think the more we come together, we let the fear go, we hold each other's hands, we'll get there. We'll be tomorrow.
In summary, the people we met here today are glad to be around other people again and relieved that the immediate danger has passed, while acknowledging that the road back from this community's trauma will be a long one. In Lewiston, John Crowman, News Center, Maine.
People in Lewiston are also finally leaving their house for the first time. News Center Maine's Brooke Griffin tells us emotions are still running high.
Well, the thing I want to stress is that we can't really talk about finding a new normal, because that's just simply not the case. There's nothing normal about this community having to find a way to move on with their lives when 18 of their friends and family don't get that chance.
All these people that lost loved ones, I can be settled and back to almost normalcy, but these people, they'll have to live with this for a long while.
Saturday, the Lewiston community is emotional as they leave their homes for the first time since police say 40-year-old Robert Card killed 18 people and injured 13 others, prompting a roughly 40-hour shelter-in-place order for those who were scared, angry, and upset.
We don't lock our doors. I locked my doors until they found him.
Investigation leaders say Card was found dead Friday night from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. For the first time in more than 48 hours, locals here telling us they were able to get some rest.
I think it allows us to have to process. I think it gave the whole state a chance to breathe.
But Saturday, the loss is being felt. Businesses are open, people are out and about. Physically, many people are trying to move on, but mentally, that's not as easy.
And those who are recovering, they have to live with their wounds, constant reminders that they have been wounded emotionally and physically by this tragic situation.
The entire country now knows where Lewiston is on a map. Mainers are now asking one thing of those who are tuning in.
Pride ourselves on our beauty and our oceans and our scenery, and so to hear that we're now the largest mass shooting for 2023 is disheartening. And so I just hope it doesn't define us as a state, because it's not really who we are.
And as for the community here, well, strangers have turned into family, trying to come together after being ripped apart.
But you just take one day at a time. That's all you can do. And be there for those who need it. Give them a hug. Give them a kind word. Just let them know that you're there.
And for those who are looking to come together to try to process this grief, there are several vigils that are already being held, some that are scheduled for tomorrow, and of course, they will likely be happening in the next days and weeks to come. In Lewiston, Brooke Griffin, News Center, Maine.